Alright, the Reverend has returned. I don't remember what I was talking about either. There's a problem. But yeah. You gotta bring yourself down to their level. You can't expect them to go up to yours. If you do, you ain't gonna get anywhere. Plain and simple. Okay. Thanks, Roy. Alright. Next. It doesn't envy. You know, envy. Envy is wanting something someone else has. It's like the same as coveting or whatever. It's like another word for it. Envy is, you know, you're envious, you're jealous. Someone tried to tell me my action fact, tried to tell me that jealousy and envy aren't the same thing. No, they are. Look it up in the dictionary. They are. Some things don't make sense when you look them up in the dictionary, like patience. Envy does, because you use it in the same connotation. You don't use, kind and nice in the same connotations usually. It doesn't usually mean the same thing, have the same meaning. Jealousy and envy always have the same meaning. It's jealousy. You're jealous of someone else. You want what someone else has. Simple as that. When you let that get in the way, you can't grow. And you can't help the other person to grow. Because you're too busy wanting what they have. That you can't see past yourself. Which goes into, some of the other things I'll list below. Next one on my little list, and it doesn't delight in evil. I mean, if you love somebody, you really want to see them get hurt. I don't. I care about, picking on people's different. You picking tease on people, it's a way of showing affection. But when you truly are trying to hurt somebody, do you think you really love them? No. It doesn't make a lick of damn sense. I mean, what do you, fucking seriously? Those abusive relationships were like, I love you and blah 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 blah, and then they throw, glass objects at you. How the fuck does that make sense? You just, no. It don't work like that. When you love somebody, you don't want to hurt them. You don't delight in evil towards them, toward that situation. It doesn't delight in evil. It doesn't like to see people get hurt. People that care about it. I mean, there may be part of you that wants to see certain people get hurt, and obviously you don't love them. Straight up. But it doesn't mean you're a bad person. Everybody has that. It's part of being human, which more I'll go over later. It is not rude. Now, rudeness is a hard thing to explain. I think Darren explained it pretty good. I'm trying to remember what he said so I can even get it out right. It's like being very harsh. Obnoxious. Doing stuff that would purposely irritate another person, like shaking them verbally, I think is the term he used. But that's kind of how it feels. I mean, when you're rude to someone, you're like, whoa, wait, what the fuck? What'd you do that for? That was a jerk thing to do. You're talking to somebody cuts you off, and they just, pretends like you never said anything and just doesn't let you continue what you're talking about. I mean, that's irritating. It's rude. Someone goes up and, I don't know, takes a piss on your lawn. I mean, come on. I mean, ain't gonna tick you off? That's rude. You don't do that shit. Stupid flies. I swear to God. Flies are demon spawns. You kill one, 50 or 10 or however more multitude arrives. I think they're Satan has sent them to us to torture us. course, my aunt says I like to say I'm the Lord of the Undead, just because I have an extreme fascination for undead. My aunt, on the other hand, says I'm the Lord of the Poo-Poo Flyheads. So, she declares them my minions. I disagree. I hate the damn things. I do not love flies. Flies can die. But no, it's not rude. It doesn't do stuff to people that is obnoxious, makes them feel exceedingly uncomfortable. I don't mean like, joking around. Joking around is joking around. But I mean like you're seriously being a jerk. I mean, you don't want to be around a person that does that. Once again, in relationships. Any of these things that are negative qualities, someone's coming up the stairs. Pretty sure. Any of these things that are negative qualities, I mean, you really don't want to hang around people with those qualities. Expecting to hear my door open almost any second. Waiting. That'll probably happen while I'm talking. Anyway. Yeah, it's not rude. It's not self-seeking. It ain't selfish. Which, honestly, when you're doing half of the other... let me read. Except for maybe the evil one. That one's... to think about that one more. But the rest of them, yeah. Definitely, they're all selfish stuff. I mean, if you love somebody, you're not going to be selfish. You're not going to be self-seeking is the term they use, but honestly, it's the same damn thing as selfish. You're not going to be a selfish person if you love them. You're not going to be selfish towards them. You share your heart, you share your stuff, you share, I mean, you're not stupid about stuff, but you're not looking to always get something out of it. When you're being there for someone, like, if someone was only there for you just to get something out of it, they're using you. You're their tool. I mean, their ticket, whatever you want to call it. If you love someone, you're not going to use them. Plain and simple. And people like to, especially in relationships, whether it be friends, significant others, whatever, these people be like, oh, I love you, whatever, and pretend they're being there for you just to get something out of you. Could be anything, could be money, could be, I don't know, sympathy, could be sex, could be just the fact that you're around and they can make you do whatever they want, manipulate you. Love doesn't use people, it doesn't manipulate, it isn't selfish. It's plain and simple. Told you. Waiting, here it comes. It's Roy. No. It's Annie.
I'm stealing your bed.
What's wrong? You alright?
I don't want to talk about it. It's embarrassing and it hurts.
Well, I got a video camera on. You want me to turn it off? I'm doing a little section. See? Those are my little videos.
So, it's going to be going on Facebook?
Basically.
Oh. Well,
Do you want me to turn it off?
Yeah.
Please? Okay.
I'd rather not people know.
Alright. We're going to have to make this a two-parter, people. So, farewell. This is Reverend Josiah Rogers, signing off.